Cooper Hewitt Museum on the Upper East Side, 91st and Madison. And this is our wedding setup.
I guess we first found out about 4 weeks ago. We were told in advance that we were going to do a big wedding.
Probably went through 30 dresses before we ended up at this one. And this one, the way the bodice was cut, the piecing and size felt very minimalist, kind of like I was saying, reflects her taste of high art and the minimalist high-end society that she lives in.
Upper East Side, to me, is all about class. So we don't want it to look overdressed, but it still needs to look like it costs a ton of money.
Like just in a real wedding, you have the size of your party, you have your budget, you have your schedule, what's available to you, what seems appropriate for the wedding, and all those things. In a real wedding, you have a year to decide on. We had 4 weeks.
Television budgets are not what people think they are, and Bart Bass and Lily would have spent several $1 million on this wedding, and I didn't spend nearly that much.
Flowers are key. We have flowers on all our sets.
I have an amazing, amazing florist that I've been using for years and years since I've been decorating in the business, and he's done all the flowers for Gossip Girls.
We have a lot of flowers, as you can see on the pergolas, hanging wisteria. We have the ceremony anchored at each of the corners with a ficus tree, and we've hung wisteria in that.
We use the lilies because of Lily. It's her wedding. For fans of Gossip Girl who are trying to plan a wedding and want to have a really beautiful Upper East Side wedding, the best way to do it, I think, would probably be to keep it elegant and simple and use classic elements throughout. White flowers are always really pretty. Linen tablecloths are really nice. Cut crystal glassware, and it's all really affordable.
Our executive producer, Stephanie Savage, she wanted a backdrop that was gorgeous, flowery, springtime, Great Gatsby, to act as the counterbalance to the sort of mini dramas that were going on with our characters.
Hey, I have to talk to you.
I can't, I have to go.
No, it can't wait. It's about Georgina.
Dan, it's okay. I don't want to know.
No, you need to. I didn't sleep with her.
Oh, well, then...
But I may as well have.
The day we're shooting the big wedding scene. There's 200 extras that are going to be lined up, and we have to go and dress them all to make them look as fabulous as, you know, they're part of the wedding party. And there's featured extras that cross in front of camera, so you get zooms in, and they have to look as good as everyone else at the weddings. I think that is a really important part, which a lot of people don't think about, that all of those people you kind of look at but you don't really see are all dressed by us, and we try, you know, we take our time, we shop for them, we try to make them look great, feel great.
It was pouring rain all day yesterday. We were supposed to be shooting the ceremony today, and even though it's beautiful now and we have bright sun, it was rainy and pouring right up until about 15 minutes ago when we started this interview. So
the sun just came out, and it's been raining for 2 days. So we changed the scene order last night, and Chuck was supposed to be wearing a boutonniere, and of course it wasn't here at 5:30 this morning. So we had to sort of scramble to get that here. Everyone
really had their heart set on doing this amazing garden party, which is, of course, a spring floral theme, and which means, for me, like, okay, we're gonna do a spring floral theme, then we're gonna do, the bridesmaids are gonna be in florals, and everyone's gonna kind of be in a lighter palette outside. This is Serena's bridesmaid's dress. The reason this dress seemed so perfect to me for Serena as the bridesmaid, because it has a conservative, kind of uptight side with the high neck and the ruffle and the flower, but at the same time is very sexy, which Serena has that combination of, like, she can throw things on and look kind of, not matronly, but is very sexy, but at the same time can be conservative. Blair Waldorf's wedding dress. Serena is the only bridesmaid, but Blair, being her best friend, would of course want to coordinate with her, so I wanted to find the perfect floral accent to who Serena was going to be. Our groom, Bart Bass, very kind of high society, but old school at the same time, very kind of Cary Grant, like I keep going back to the Gatsby reference, like old money meets new money, so he's trying to, definitely keep up appearances at this point.
And whether they're sweating it out on the sultry sidewalks or cooling their heels in the Hamptons, no one does summer like New Yorkers. Grab your shades and your sunblock. This one looks like a scorcher. Until then, you know you love me. XOXO, Gossip Girl.